All right, today we are diving headfirst into a question that is absolutely not science fiction anymore. When an intelligent machine messes up, who pays the price? And look, this isn't just some techie puzzle. It's one of the biggest legal and ethical questions of our time. So, let's investigate.
Seems like a simple question, doesn't it? But trust me, the answer is, well, it's a real can of worms. Just imagine an AI is involved in something with serious consequences. You've got damage, maybe even people getting hurt, but who do you point the finger at? As you're about to see, that line of responsibility is way blurrier than you might think.
And these aren't just far-off ideas. Think about it. A surgical bot, with a life in its hands, makes a fatal mistake in the middle of an operation. A completely autonomous truck, hauling stuff across the country, suddenly swerves and causes a massive pileup. Or a financial AI, juggling billions of dollars, goes rogue and makes a trade that could crash a market. These are the kinds of high-stakes scenarios we're grappling with right now.
To even begin to untangle this, we kind of have to treat it like a crime scene. Something went wrong and we need to figure out who's responsible. So, let's bring in our lineup of potential suspects.
First up, the programmer. You know, the person or the team who wrote the original code. It makes sense, right? Their logic is the very foundation of how the AI thinks and acts. But here's the twist. What if a flaw pops up months or even years down the line after the AI has learned and adapted in the real world? Is that really their fault? Okay, next in the lineup, the manufacturer. The company that actually designed, built, and sold the whole system. They're the ones who put their name on it and put it out on the market. But can you really hold them responsible for what that product does once it's out of their hands and starts learning all on its own?
Then, of course, there's the owner or the user, the person or the company that's actually using the AI out in the world. I mean, they're the one getting the benefit from it. So should they be on the hook for the actions of a tool they probably can't and often don't fully understand?
And that brings us to our most controversial suspect, the AI itself. I mean, as these systems get more and more autonomous, as they start learning and making decisions that go way beyond what they were programmed to do, is there a point where we have to hold the machine accountable for its own actions?
So here they are, our lineup. The programmer who wrote the code, the manufacturer who built the thing, the owner who used it, and the AI that actually made the decision. Every single one of them seems like a plausible suspect, right? But as we dig deeper, you'll see why just picking one is, well, it's pretty much impossible.
So to figure out why, we have to look at the core evidence here. And what that evidence shows is this huge clash between how an AI is supposed to work and how it actually grows and changes out in the wild.
Now this line really gets to the heart of the mystery. On one side, you've got design intent. That's what the programmers wanted the AI to do. But on the other side, you have learned behavior. And that is what the AI, after gobbling up tons of data and experience, actually teaches itself to do. And believe me, the gap between those two can be absolutely massive and totally unpredictable.
This leads us to a really important idea, emergent synthetic agency. It's a fancy name for something pretty mind-blowing. It means an AI can literally develop the ability to make choices that its creators never programmed into it. Think of it like this. You give a chef a recipe book, but a truly great chef learns from experience and starts whipping up amazing new dishes you never even dreamed of. The AI isn't just following its recipe anymore, it's improvising, it's evolving.
And this is the next major problem in our investigation. We've got this super advanced technology that's evolving on its own, but our legal system, it was built for a totally different world, and it is seriously struggling to keep up. Let's see how that affects our suspects.
Yeah, our laws are all based on human ideas, like intent and negligence and what's foreseeable. But how do you apply the idea of intent to a machine that doesn't have a consciousness? How can you prove someone was negligent when an AI's mistake comes from learning patterns across billions of data points that no human could ever have seen? The old rulebook, it just doesn't work here.
And this table just lays out the legal gridlock we're stuck in perfectly. Let's just walk through the list. The programmer, well, they can't be totally liable because there's no way they could predict every single thing the AI would learn to do. The manufacturer, they lose control as soon as it's sold and starts learning from new data. The owner/user, a lot of the time they have no clue how the AI is making its decisions. It's a total black box. And the AI itself, it doesn't have any legal status. You can't sue a robot. It can't own property. See the problem? Every road is a dead end.
So, after looking at all the evidence and going through all our suspects, we're left with a pretty uncomfortable truth. This case is a long way from being closed.
So here's the bottom line. We are in a serious ethical mess.
The old ways of thinking about blame and responsibility, they just don't fit in this new world. The lines of accountability are just a tangled knot, and right now, there are no easy answers. Although people are exploring some wild ideas, like spreading the responsibility around or even requiring mandatory AI insurance.
And that leaves us with the ultimate question. And this isn't just for lawyers and tech people, this is a question for all of us. As these incredibly powerful machines get woven deeper and deeper into our lives, who do we decide is going to be the architect of their accountability? The future of AI, and really our whole relationship with it, it all hangs on that answer.